Morning.
Morning, Helen.
Hello. How's it going there?
Going okay.
Still cold?
It is, but we're going to get double-digit temps this weekend.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
Hi.
up to 10. Woo.
Yeah.
We got Rod on the line with us.
Okay. You're Rod. Okay. We're gonna start. Felt like we need a bit of a stretchier class today because not doing it for a few days. I feel all tight. So start with some stretching. So let's take a big inhale. Slight back bend. Circle the arms. As you roll down, you're tucking your belly button under your spine, rounding your spine, pulling that belly button right under your ribs. Let's pause at our shins and flatten our spines. So we're trying to get a lengthened neck. Keep pushing the hips to the back of the room. And then we're going to release down to the mat. Place your hands on the mat, bend and extend. Let's reverse that, pull it up, rounding spine. Head comes up, last big inhale. Exhale, circle the arms, take it back down, around that spine. Pause at your shins, lengthen the spine. Good. Hands all the way to the floor, and let's bend and extend again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna lift those feet, those heels, hold it there, push the ball of the feet into the mat, and then we're gonna prance, push the ankles forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go both lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Heels together, toes apart. Squeeze those heels. Good. I'm just going to take a big step forward. Drop that back knee in the mat. Okay, so just drop the hip flexor. Try and release that. And we're going to come up onto the knee, hands on your head. And we're going to straighten the leg. As we straighten the leg, we're going to bring that elbow down to your knee. And then back up, drop into the hip flexor. Pull back, straighten the leg, rotate down to your knee. Come back up, drop, straight leg, rotation. And let's do 2 more. Take it back. And 1 more. Good. Rotate. Sticking with the rotations, bend that knee. Hands are parallel. We're going to open to the back of the room. And then squeeze shut. Open. Good. Last one. Okay, hands on your head. We're going to do our lateral side bends here. Oh. Trying to get that elbow down to your hip. Good. Come forward. And then drag it back. We're rounding our spine, knee to nose. And again, big inhale, drive it back. Good. On the next one, we're going to drop our hip to the mat. So squeeze your knee in so it's not flaring. Drop that hip to the mat. And now let's pull back flat spine. Lengthen the spine, pull those hips over that heel. Try and square them off. And come forward. Drop that hip, rotate through to the mat. Good. And we're just going to stay with our foot in that position, rotate that knee to the front. So my hips are facing forward, my toes and knees are facing the opposite wall. Just gonna take it over to the side and then up to the ceiling and over and up. Sink deep into that stretch. Sink. Good. Nice, turn the toe to the front. Hands to the ground. We're gonna thread that arm through. So thread it all the way down. Oh. You can bring that opposite hand to 90 degrees and then come back up, side bend to the other side. Oh, that feels good. And hand goes down, take the cheek and shoulder to the mat. Rotate that arm to 90 degrees and come back up, side bend. Good, one more like that. Open. Come on up. And give me a nice side bend, just hold it there. Nice, okay, from this position, we're going to tap the leg, so lift, and then tap the bottom knee with the elbow, so lift. And again, tap, and lift. And oops, tap, and lift, and tap, and lift, and tap, and lift. Nice. I'm just gonna flop onto that hip. Yep. And take a 90-90. So from here, we're going to do another side bend. We're working on side bends a lot today. So side bend on your short side, hand to the mat, and then lift and extend back. Oh, take it over. And lift. And lift. Good, last two. And last one. Good, okay. Before we move on, we're just going to rotate the upper body towards this knee, take the arms up, clasp the hands, and then push out. Good, come back in. Take the arms up, clasp the hands, and push out. Your chest should be resting on your knee, your thigh, I should say. One more time. Reach. Good. All right, we're going to do everything again on the other side. So let's get going here. First, have that leg come up and just drop in to the hip flexor. Stretch that out. Good. Come on back up. Hands on your head. As you straighten, you rotate that arm and elbow to the knee. Stiff on this side. Okay, drop down. Straighten the leg. Rotate. Straighten the leg. Rotate. Ooh. Last two. Last one. Good. Bend that leg. Arms together. Open. Ooh. And good. Hands on the head. Try and get your elbow to touch your hip. Lateral side bends. Actually, also challenging the hip flexor, which is stabilizing. We're going to hands to the floor and stretch that hip flexor again. Nose to knee, round the spine, straight back. And come forward. One more like that. Keep the connection. Nose to knee, scoop the belly under the ribs. Good. On the next one, we're going to drop that hip. So keep your knee in as much as you can. You can hold it there. Drop that hip down and drag back, flat spine this time. Lengthen the crown of the head to the opposite wall. Hover those hips over the heel. Keep pulling back, squaring the hips. And come forward. Drop and rotate. And bring it back, flat spine. Good. Okay, I'm just going to readjust so I don't have my back to you. We're coming around. I'm turning my foot to the wall and my knee to the wall. My hips are facing forward. Okay, so take it over and forward. Over, forward. Elongation. Drop down into that hip. Good. All right, turn the toes to the front. We're rotating under. So let's add our side bend afterwards. So cheek down, arm comes up. Bring yourself back up and a side bend over and take it down. Arm comes up. Oh, pick it up and side bend. Up. And last time. And come up. Good. In this position, we're going to do our leg lifts with that crunch. So take it over, tap up, and then crunch to the knee. And over, tap, and crunch. Over, lengthen, tap, and crunch. Over, tap, and crunch. Over, tap, and crunch. Good. And what was our last one? Oh yeah, flopping down onto your hip. 90-90. Yes. Side bend. Let's go the other way. Side bend. Hand comes down. We drive to the ceiling. Side bend. Lengthen. Good. Okay. Rotate. So your thoracic spine is over your knee. Take the hands up. Clasp the hands. Push away. And come back in. Right there. And take it up. Push away. And clasp. And push away. And come back in. All right, we're going to just switch our feet around here. So I want you to tuck that leg under your thigh, parallel to your mat. We're going to do our little side body stretch here, which I really like. You have to do it correctly. So squeeze the knee into the chest, hand comes really close to the hip, and then you squeeze to activate. Pop your chest, keep squeezing. Nice. Then we're going to lift that bottom leg. So go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me tiny circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try and keep it parallel. I know it's hard. And go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Other direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to push off this foot. It might not work. I think it's kind of hard. We're gonna try. We're gonna push into a plank where we're rotated. So think rotating towards the short end of your mat as you push through. Oh, you're gonna have to adjust your feet. There we go. Oh, so it's a really good stretch for that bottom foot, bottom leg, and just drop back down. Let's try it again. Rotate the chest, arm comes over. Try and get that leg straight. Oh, and let's try one more. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Get that leg straight, come on. Oh, Jesus. That's intense. Okay. Switch to the other side. So thread it through. Squeeze into your side body. Get that hand really close to your body. Keep squeezing. I want you to pop your chest, pull your scapula together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Get that leg nice and straight. Now we're going to lift inner thighs to the ceiling. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep popping the chest. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's try that funky plank again. So we're rotating to start and then shooting over. So here we go. Rotate the upper body and then, oh, just your foot because it's nowhere close to straightening right now. Just find the straightest leg you can find. And take it back down. Let's go. Should be that the foot's in the right spot. I mean, the good people do it from there, but I'm like 3 feet away from where my foot was before. So we have something to work on. Anyway, rotate and take it up. Straighten that leg. Gotta get that front leg straight. Bottom leg. Ooh, top leg, I mean. And let's try one more. It shouldn't be down here. Let's say that's a different thing altogether. We're trying to keep it closer to the top of the mat. And push and straighten that leg. Gonna drive that heel right into the floor. Excellent. Oh, all right. Sticking with some rotations and side planks. Let's come to all fours. And we'll do our bear plank. So just hover the knees. Good. We're gonna add the rotation and a full kick. And back to center. And let's rotate. Good, so that's the standard one that we normally do. Kick, center, and again, we're gonna add on here. So I'm taking one leg up to the ceiling and then rotating on that foot kick. So other leg, kick up to the ceiling and then kick through as you rotate. Back to center. Kick up to the ceiling, kick through, and back to center. Let's go, one more. Kick up to the ceiling, kick through, back to center. Good. Okay, we're going to stick with the kicks. We're going to drop the chest this time. So leg is going to stay up the whole time. We're dropping the chest and the chin, kick back, and then we're dropping the toe. Pulling that knee forward, rounding into the knee, and then kicking that leg up to the ceiling. Good. Back to center. So we are going to kick that leg out, same leg. Drop the chest and chin. Squeeze. Drop that toe. Push back. Draw that knee into your chest. And then kick up to the ceiling, trying to get vertical leg. And then back down. Let's try it one more time. Kick that leg out. Drop your chin and chest. Squeeze. Drop that toe. Squeeze back. Drag that knee right into your chin, to your nose, and then send it up to the ceiling. Let's work on getting our chest closer to our knee here. And lift and lower that bottom heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's come down and we'll just take a little pause there in child's pose. Releasing the shoulders, just a second. Put your crown of the head on the mat and let's mobilize. Good. Coming up to the other side. So, we're gonna kick the opposite leg out. Let's lift it. Tuck those elbows into your ribs. Squeeze it. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Now place the toe on the ground. Drive the hips back as you round into your knee. And kick that leg up to the ceiling. Find it nice and straight. And bring it back in. Dropping back down to our knees. Kick that leg out. Lift. Rock down. Squeeze it. Pushing back onto that toe. Round into your knee. And kicking it up to the ceiling as you drag your chest towards your knee. And back down. Last time, lift, lower the chest and chin. And let's push up into that toe. Drag it back. And squeeze that leg up last time. And lift that heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's pause, sitting on our feet. And we'll just stretch those quads. So lift the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drive it. 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to try a new stretch. All right, so crossing one leg over top for position. You can flex your foot here. Just work on, shimmying that hip, that leg around. You can grab it here as well, like rocking the baby, just to warm up the hip a little bit. Hip circles in the socket. Pull out, pull across, and we're ready to go. Okay, so place it on your quad. We're gonna put our hands on the mat, and we're gonna find a way to lift our hips to the ceiling. Pressure into the quad, flex that foot. We want to get those hips nice and high. Now I'm gonna pitch forward so that my hips come to my heel, and then I'm gonna drag back so my hips come through my arms to seated position. Arms come up, and forward fold. Keep flexing that foot. Let's do it again. Drive the hips to the ceiling. Nice and high. Pressure into the quad. Flex that foot. Let's get that hip to externally rotate. Now pitch that hip to your heel and then scoop that hip through your arms to get a straight leg. Lift and exhale. Good. Let's try that on the other side. So cross it over. Grab that leg. Let's rock that baby. Find what feels good for you. Pulling across, pulling outside, circles in the hip socket. Let's sit down on your quad. Flex those feet. And let's go. Drive it to the ceiling. Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. Opening that hip. Now that hip swoosh towards the heel and swoosh back to seated. Inhale. Take it over. Good. One more time. Hips to the ceiling. Pressure into that thigh. And then swoosh forward, swoosh back, and let's forward fold. Good. We can do it with just the regular legs as well. So tabletop and then pull through. Flex those feet. And tabletop and pull through. Flex the feet. And tabletop, pull through. One more time. Pull through. Good. From this position, we're going to just add on the dancing crab, it's called. We haven't done these in a while. So you're gonna kick up, alternate taps. So here we go. Kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. All right. Let's come to our C curve. So lengthen, connect, drop those shoulders, connect to the side body. We are turning on the core as we go down, connecting with our deepest core, powerhouse. We're gonna make our way all the way down to the mat today. Ooh. And a couple new ab moves. Up on the new year, we're gonna do new stuff. Okay. So straighten the legs. We're gonna lift the head and shoulders. Bring one leg in, flip the other. Curl off your shoulder blades. We're just tapping, dragging that knee in. Tap and tap. Tap and tap and tap and tap. Tap and tap and tap. Good. Hold it there. Crunch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tap the heels together. Now you have to make sure you're impinging your lower back. If it's coming up, I want you to lift your legs higher. It doesn't have to be so low. So tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drag in and out. Go tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drag in and out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drag in. Let's stay in this position. Shoulders and feet together, diamonds. Curl off the shoulder blades and hinge down. Drag in. Close the space between the ribs and the hips. Shoot it out. Try and keep those soles of the feet together. And inhale to go down. Exhale to drag in. Inhale, shoot it out. Exhale, drag it in. Inhale to go down. Exhale, drag it in. Squeeze the powerhouse. Inhale, shoot it out. Exhale, drag it in. One more like that. Tap down, drag in, shoot it out, drag in. Nice. Just staying where you are with those diamond heels without changing anything. You can feel your hip flexors probably are screaming right about now. We're going to do the hinge one more time with our head down so we can really focus. Big inhale. Exhale, lowering, lowering, lowering as slow as you can possibly go. Imprint the lower back. Drag in as you exhale. And then give me that pelvic tilt. Let's go again. Squeeze the soles of the feet together. That's the hip flexor. Inhale, lower. And exhale, drag and close the space between the ribs and the hips. Turn that powerhouse on. And lift. Let's do one more like that. Really slow. Inhale. Imprint the lower back. Don't let it come up. And exhale. Drag in. All right, back to the first move. Other leg is going to be moving. Curl up. So tap, drag in, and tap. Drag in, and tap. Drag in, and tap. Drag in, and tap. In, tap, in, tap. Good. In, tap, in, and tap. All right, let's come to our feet again. We're going to do flutters this time. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drag it in. Imprint the lower back. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drag in. And one last time, send it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drag it in. Nicely done. All right, let's come up. Whew. And we'll place our elbows on the mat. Good. Bring those feet up to 90 degrees. Pull them into your face for a stretch. And we're going to do the lowers in this position. 1, 2. As you lift, you're squeezing that core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Let's take it to a bicycle. Reach and lengthen and drag in. Reverse it. Good. We're going to do the double bicycle. So take it out, drag in, close fist between the ribs and the hips. Squeeze it. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. All right, let's take it back down to the mat. And let's take the arms wide. Let the legs go wide. Oh. Point and flex the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to drag down Peter Pan legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let them go heavy again. Just crunch to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands down. Just keep the V position and rotate from side to side. Good. Back to center. Release that. Just get some big hip circles here. And then we're going to reverse that, take them around and in. Good. We're going to draw the knees up, and it's going to pull our upper body with us for a stretch of the shoulders. Tuck your belly button under your ribs. And take it back down. Again, big circles, pressure on the tops of your knees. Circle around, head comes up, tuck the chin, pull the knees away, straighten the arms as much as you can. Pelvic tilt. Good. One more time like that. Take it around. And let that pull you forward. We'll just come all the way up. And we're still balancing. We'll work on just pulling one leg up at a time. Great. Last 2, last 1. We're going to bring one leg down to the mat, bring the other one up, connect the knee to the nose, follow it down all the way. Good. Let's bring the other one up, straight leg, pull it into your face, and follow it down. Excellent. All right, I'm not sure what time it is. See. Hold on. We have another class, so. 7. Yeah, we have a couple minutes to stretch. Great. Oh. Let's come down. Actually, stay standing. We'll work on the bird of paradise again. So take that foot forward, lift the heel. Take your hand down the inseam of your leg. Take it to the outside. Palms facing out. Now you have to get really deep into your squat here. Reach around to the hip. Try and find that bind. And then rotate to look at the ceiling. Pull that shoulder back. You can try to stand up. Ooh. Not. Let's try the other side. Lift that heel. Send that hand down. Oh. And reach around to the outside. Drop that hip nice and low. Outer hand to the hip. Reach and bind. Rotate to look at the ceiling. And breathe in. Oh, no. All right, let's take a wide stance. Drop down. Oh, rotate that shoulder. Now drop to your elbows, push the knees wide, and give me a shoulder rotation. Good, extra wide stance. Bring your head down to the floor. Try and spread your toes wide so there's pressure to the baby toes. Good stretch. Grab onto the ankle, pull across your body, shift your weight to the opposite foot. Good, switch hands. Grab on, strong pull away, shift to the opposite foot. Good, bring your feet together. We're gonna cross our toes. So cross our feet, join the baby toes together. We'll roll it down. And now we're just gonna play with shifting the weight from one foot to the other, working the IT bands. We'll come up, switch the feet, and roll it down. And let's go. Rock from side to side, shift the weight. Oof, one side is much worse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take it back up. Oh, just put your hands on your shoulders. Shoulder rolls. Oh, squeeze the scapula. And go the other way. And just roll the head from side to side. Oh, and that's it for today. Nicely done. Bye.